This is Jacob from Wager Me This, and I just want to go live for a couple minutes here, and I want to talk about something, right? And it's not just my videos, it's the other craps people's videos as well I've seen. And when people are putting out strategy videos, why is it that a huge majority of the comments are specifically about one time stamp or some little mistake in the payout? Why is this? Because to me it seems like if you're watching the video just to find one little problem or one little thing that you can comment on that says, well, I should do it, you should do it this way, then you're missing out on what's actually there. You're missing out on what's the strategy. So, for example, when I put out a strategy, I'm specifically putting out just the strategy. I'm not putting out all of the other things you can do in it. I'm trying to show the base of the strategy. If I put a second video out on the strategy, that is when I will go into more stuff. But I get a lot of this, and but I like to pay attention to everybody, Gooks. I want everyone's opinion heard and stuff. But okay, so, and Alex, this is directed at you. You just did it to me. Specifically, there's one thing that it seems like it's brought up more and more and more. And I'm going to talk about that specifically right here. And that is placing the don't. After you regress, placing the don't. All right? That is a good play, but it's just a good play. It's not an excellent play. It's not a great play because you're the favorite. So more times than not, you're going to win that bet. So it's not a great play to place that number. It's just a good play. Now, if you've already made a bunch of money and you don't want to lose it, and you just want to make a little bit of money, sure, I get it. But what I'm getting at is that for whatever reason, that thing specifically gets brought up a lot. It gets brought up a ton. But that's just a move inside. That's just one. That's one that just gets brought up regularly. Guys, I understand that. And another thing that I get brought up a lot is why I don't move the chips to the odds when the point is there. Why I don't move the chips down to the odds, guys. That's a given. But when you do that when you're trying to make strategy videos, hello, when you do that, when you're always moving those chips down to the odds, that's something I forget a lot. I forget to remember they're down there. So when I have them up there, but when I have them up there, it's just easier for me to deal with. So yes, when you have a don't, or a point, not a don't, a pass line point, or whatever the case is, and you already have that box number or whatever, and you want to play it, yeah, put it down in odds. Yes, that does make sense. But I don't do it because I'm trying to make the video. I'm trying to show the strategy more than I'm trying to show how to play the pass line. I assume that most people know how to play the pass line. So a lot of this stuff, guys, is based in that I'm trying to make a video and I'm trying to portray something. I'm trying to get a strategy out there and show how the strategy works. And that's what I'm trying to do, guys. All those side things in there, because I can make the argument that it's better to I can make the argument on the don't, for example, that it's actually better to leave it there and to play numbers. I can make that argument all day long. That it's better just to maybe regress your place bets. Right. But no, I'm at work. I'm getting ready to go into work. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that. But all I'm saying is that I get this a lot, and there's other things too. If I went through all my comments, there's like 10 specific things that people always get attached to. One of them too. This is another one that's really crazy to me, is that dice sets, guys. Okay, so dice sets, specific dice sets, are different for everybody. I can roll a 3V and you can roll a 3V, and we can get very different results. Right? A 4-1-4-1, a 5-2-5-2, whatever. What the 5-2-5-2 don't work. But whatever your dice set is, you get different results than me. So the dice set doesn't actually matter, guys. It really doesn't. And I don't want people to quit commenting. I want people to put out their opinions. And I want people's responses. But if it's a strategy video, if it's like a specific strategy video, in the video, guys, I'm not putting side moves in unless I specifically say that. I'm just trying to show the base mechanics of the strategy. Guys, everybody should put their own twists on every strategy. Whatever is comfortable for you, whatever you like, it doesn't necessarily have to be the best. It doesn't necessarily have to be the best mathematically. All right? I do a lot of things that are not the best mathematically. I do them because I like them, because I like what they give me. All right? They don't always have to be the best mathematically. All right? So some of it is comfortable. Side move. Okay, side move. I'll give you an example of what I mean by side move. All right? The come progression is a side move to strategies. If you're playing the 6, 7, 8 and you throw the come progression in on it, the strategy is still 6, 7, 8. The come progression is the side move. Playing the horn is a side move. All right? It's things that are outside of the strategy that help it. All right? So side moves. Basically, the field outside of the Iron Cross is a side move, in my opinion. Anything you do with the field, all right, it's a great bet. The field has a 44% chance of winning, all right? You have 2 chances of doubling, all right? But by itself, it's not a really good bet. But when you have the 5, 6, 8, 9 played and you throw the field, now you gotta, placing the don't after 3 hits is a side move, right? Because you're the favorite. So if you're choosing to place the don't, you're saying, okay, well, I'm only going to make this much profit, all right? And you're accepting that. That's a side move. And so this is what I'm getting at, is that if it's side moves, and I think everybody should develop their side moves. Whatever you're good at, side moves is what you should develop them, because they'll help you win money. That's one of the big ways I win money, is with my side moves. And so you should develop, and they should be comfortable to you. Whatever's comfortable to you. Just because I like 3C and 2E, that may not be your side move. You might be more comfortable with 1 and 1, or not playing the horn at all. You know, you might rather have, thank you, Paradise. You might rather have a $15 field bet. I don't know. Whatever your move is for you. It's just like, for example, I'm not a fan of laying the back wall. I'm not a fan of it. It's not because it's good or bad. It's because I don't like it. Right? To me, laying the back wall, you're almost guaranteeing you lose money. Almost guaranteeing it. Right? So when you lay that back wall, you're almost guaranteeing that you hit one of those numbers. So to me, you're almost guaranteeing to start down some money. And I don't like that. I would much rather, if I'm willing to put all that money there, I would much rather play a bigger don't and a hop 7. So if it was me, all right, so if you're laying 30 on every number, 30, 30, 30, 30, right? Okay, so essentially you're laying 180 across the back wall. I would much rather put 150 on the don't, and then $10 on each of the hops. That's the same 180. You're still getting paid on the 7. Yeah, it's a break even, it's not a profit. But I would much rather have that than almost guaranteeing a $30 loss. And if you leave it up a second time, you're almost guaranteeing a $60 loss. Thank you, Gigs. And I'm not complaining. That I don't want it to come as complaining. I just want people to, like, to me it seems like some people watch my videos just to try to pick them apart. And it's like you're missing what I'm trying to show. And I don't want you to waste your time. If you just want to watch my videos to pick me apart, then you probably should be doing something else. Because I'm just trying to help people. I don't even charge for anything. Like, a lot of people charge for their video. I don't even do that. I just want to show people what I've done, what I've learned, all the beatings I've taken. That way maybe it helps them win $1. So if you don't like my strategy, I love that. Tell me. Be like, man, this sucks. And tell me why. Don't just say this sucks. Say this sucks because, and then tell me why. Because you could be right and I could be wrong. Appreciate you guys. That's not what I'm trying to. I'm not trying to say that people are hating on me. I'm just trying to say that I would think that people would rather. I don't want you to quit commenting, Alex. I love your comments. I just wanted to bring it up because I keep getting that same one. But I just want people to. I don't want people to waste their time. If they're just looking at my videos to pick them apart, I feel like you're wasting your time. Don't waste your time on me. I appreciate that, Ken. And guys, I just want to help people. I'm not. I've taken some beatings at the craps table. I mean beatings, and a lot of these things that people preach, guys, don't work. A lot of the stuff that people preach out there really doesn't work. And I know because I've been beat up on them. I've taken these strategies other people said and I thought they were great. And I go to the casino and they just don't work. And it doesn't mean they never work. It just means that they don't work enough to be successful. And so the way I've developed, and you guys can see over my videos over time, I've slowly developed into one specific thing, and that is playing through the 7. All right? My whole craps world works on playing through the 7. And I do it specifically because I got tired of getting killed by the 7. No matter what I tried, I always would end up behind that 7, and I'd get beat up. All right? And guys, I don't want you to quit commenting. I just wanted to put out a few specific things why I don't, even if I do think placing that don't is the right play in that situation, the reason I don't do it is because I'm just trying to show the strategy. It's nothing to do with all those side tweaks and all that. That's for you guys. You guys need to decide what you like. All right? So sometimes too, nice, Mike. That's awesome. And so I just want people to win is what I want. I want people to win. I want people to go there and you're not going to win every time. No one can do that. No one can win every single time. All right. But I want people to win more than they lose. And just like I want to win more than I lose. That's why I put all this time and effort in. And I love you guys. Especially love the guys that are consistently commenting, consistently at the lives over and over and over. I love it. And I love when you guys give me shit. I love all of that because it shows that you actually care about what I'm doing and that I'm not wasting my time. And so I like that stuff. And I love the guys that comment on every video. But guys, you don't have to be afraid to hammer me. That's another thing. If you don't like what I'm doing, hammer me. There's guys out there, I'm going to name one specifically, and this guy hammers me in the best way possible, and that is Dr. Don't Pass. All right. Dr. Don't Pass hammers me from a very specific side every time. He never just says you suck. He says you suck because of this. And it's legit when he hammers me. All right. Now, sometimes I have a good rebuttal for him, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes he's just right. So, now there's some other guys that have hammered me that it's just like, no, you suck. That's never going to work. It's like, well, it does work. I can show you 100 videos where it works. So, I love it. I love being told I'm wrong as long as I'm actually wrong and you can tell me why. Because that helps me. Because if I'm not doing something correctly and it's better a different way, then yes, it's what I need to be doing, just like what I'm trying to show people, you know? So again, this isn't me complaining, this isn't none of that. I just want people to understand that when, I appreciate that, David, when I don't put something specifically in a strategy video, and I'm talking about specifically strategy videos, it's because I'm just trying to show the strategy only. It's not because I don't think there's other ways to make it better. It's because I'm just trying to show the base of what I'm doing. And usually in the video, I have a specific reason why. For example, the video I just put out today, I think the don't to the Iron Cross is super underutilized. And it's actually, if you get through the don't side of it, you're a huge favorite on every roll, a huge favorite to make money. So it only makes sense to play that way. And it makes the most sense to play that way if your don't is 5, 6, or 8. And the reason being is because that saves you money on that number by not having to place it. So again, all of those things are just me showing, hey, I don't see this enough. Why is this not used enough? Or this strategy works in conjunction with something else. And those are the things I try to put out there. Guys, most people know how to play the game that I talk to. Most people. So, and most people probably play better than me. Most people probably win more money than me. I don't really know. So, but what I do know is that I have a ton of table experience at the live casino with real chips. And by a ton, I mean a ton. Guys, I've probably been to the casino. Thank you, David. I've probably been to the casino 200 times this year. And not this year, but in the last 12 months. I probably went about 200 times. I don't even know how many I went. So, everyone plays better than me. That's probably true. So, again, I go a lot, and I haven't played with my own money in a very long time, so I don't know how else to put that. But anyways, guys, I got to go into work. I appreciate you guys for listening to my bullshit here, but thank you guys, and thank you for everything again. And another thing I want to bring up just before I go is about the ads, guys. I don't charge for subscriptions or anything, so I don't do any of the other things. Guys, I do this to make money as well. I do this to make money, so the ads are how I make the money on it, guys. I appreciate you all for watching and dealing with them. So I appreciate it. And everything, guys, I appreciate everything you do for me. Thank you.